All right, good afternoon, everybody. Figured I was back home. I'm caught up on work. Need to do some arena grinding to finish collecting or keep collecting units for Cyber Weekend. I've got a good assortment of units now, but it's time to gather some more. Um, in the background, I don't know if you can really tell, but I've got the NFL Network on, so kind of monitoring the trade deadlines and all that kind of good stuff for the day. So we can talk, MCOC, we can talk football, we can do many, many things on this stream. I'm just going to be kind of, like I said, doing the milestone grind in arenas. Got it started a little bit earlier today. As I go through and hit help for probably the third time on these champions. Hey, Legend, how's it going? Yeah, it's been a few days since I've been able to do a live stream. I was traveling for work and then took some vacation time, so just really posted a couple vids to keep things rolling. But good to be back home at least for a week and a half, and then you know get some MCOC time in. Yeah, that's the hard part. When I travel for work, I can't always do it at a constant time. I like the afternoon streams, but sometimes have to do evenings and things like that. So anyway, how's your day been? How's things been going? And kind of the plan here is just to run through at least the upper batch of 6 stars, maybe finish off the featured arena, and then some battlegrounds if I have time, and then I'll do the regular arena probably tomorrow, maybe later tonight after all the Halloween festivities are over. Yep, got to prep for Necropolis, got to prep for Cyber Weekend. Trying to hold back some rank ups. I did take up Mysterio to R2. Don't think he's going to be a lot of help in Necropolis, but having to start prepping now, I had to use the resources or I was going to lose them. So we'll see what Necropolis holds for us. Hopefully on the live stream Friday we get some more details. I'd love to see a map, but I'm not going to jump in there right away. I don't think. I think I'm going to wait. Let's see. It comes out the 15th. I will be just getting back from a trip on that day, so I don't think I'll jump in right away. But I will be watching all the streams and all that just to kind of start mentally preparing for what all we have to bring in. It's going to be interesting. I don't have that many 6-star relics. I was told, those are definitely a big help. I've got a few. I have to probably do 5-star relics. I don't think I'll have all the R2s that are going to be needed, but have a few. And I'm not the best at long form content like that. It is not my specialty. I kind of like arena fights or battleground fights. To me, beyond that, I start losing focus. Typically because I'm trying to do 2 or 3 things at one time. Kind of like now. That's the good thing about grinding arena. It's more or less mindless. I can sit here and I can, take care of work, watch the NFL network in the background and, grind arena all at the same time. Are you jumping into a Necropolis right away? Oops. That was painful. All right, use a special now. There we go. All right, that should finish off Domino. But, arena grinds are fun. I don't know if I'm going to be going for a featured champ anytime soon again. I might. Next month there's supposed to be 2 pretty good champs. That's the other thing I may be saving up some units for. I typically don't do it. I did open 5 Paragons trying for Morbius. I may do more for the next 2. I'll probably wait to the second one closer to Cyber Weekend and then you know, see what that holds. You know, it's very, very possible I'll do more. Let's see, possibly, yeah, I'll do an initial clear if I feel confident. I'll stream the rest of that. I'm going to stream it all, whether I'm confident or not. You know, part of my thing is I'm not the greatest player. I've got a decent roster. I've been playing this game for a while. I've spent a little bit of money. You know, a lot of the streamers are excellent players. And, you know, I don't know if there's, it's more fun watching them than probably watching me. But, you know, I can show the average player what they would expect to have to face going in there. You know, because I watch, you know, MSD will be in there day one. You know, probably day two, he'll already have the first itemless clear. You know, I'm not going to be that guy. You know, I'd like to say I was going to be, but, you know, I'm not going to clear it itemless. I didn't realize they were going against Ant-Man with Cassie. You know, so it'll be interesting. It just really depends on the fights. I hate fights where they put in those artificial, you know, here's your hit counter, or you have 5 minutes before they're going to go unstoppable, unblockable, and, you know, the fight's over. You know, let me, if I can fight a champ and it takes me, you know, 2 hours to get them down, but I don't get hit and I can do it all, and let me run that. You know, don't give me this automatic death timer that I've got to look out for. You know, I think it's hard enough with many of the nodes that they put in there that they don't have to do that and could still make it challenging and still get the revive numbers out of it that they're wanting to hit. That was always my, you know, that was my complaint with Labyrinth, you know, especially doing the, you know, the 4-star challenges for Karina's. You know, that was just horrible. You know, Abyss was the same way. You know, I'm actually looking forward to Alliance raids. You know, to me, that's something a little bit different. You know, just theorizing offhand, you know, I don't think it's going to be a long form content like, well, you know, I know they've got the automatic deaths in there. You can only do so much damage beforehand, but you know, they're giving out the free revives a couple times a week. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry about that. Picked up a little bug while I was traveling and having to drink and blow my nose all the time. So, you know, the automatic deaths I don't like. You know, that's just kind of a, lack of a better way, a cheap mechanic. But if they give you a way to get the revives without having to buy them, you know, I can deal with it. You know, free or cheap is fine. You know, beyond that, or if there's a way to work around it, you know, and I know there is, you know, in Abyss, you can kind of work around it. But, you know, to me, fights are hard enough for me to parry and 5-hit combo that I don't need, you know, hey, I'm doing a good job doing that. Or, you know, then all of a sudden you have to intercept every opening. You have to, you know, not get touched at all. You know, it's just, and I know there's players that can do it. That's why, you know, they have it out there, but it's not going to be me. You know, I joke all the time the most valuable champion in my roster is, you know, Unit Man. And it's why I grind arena for units. But, you know, I'll get through it. As much as I say I hate it, I'll do it. You know, I'm a completionist. I want to get everything done in game I can get done, and that will be, something that has to be done. Alliance raids are going to be fun. I like the concept. We'll have to at least wait and see how they are when they're actually put into effect. I think that's in January. So we'll see. From all I've told, they're fun. It'll be nice to get more information on that, more information on Necropolis, more information on what's coming next month. I know the two champions both sound like, from everybody that went to the meetup, both those champions sound like they're, pretty darn good. And then we've got Onslaught coming, which don't know much about other than he's going to be a defensive champ, which I'm good with. I don't mind ranking up defensive champions. That's what the Mysterio rank up was a defensive champion. He's got some offensive capabilities, which pretty much all champions do. They're just varying degrees of, what they can do, and there's probably somebody else that can do it better. All right, there we go. But, so probably spend about an hour. Should only take me about an hour to grind out this arena. And then we'll jump over, probably do some Battlegrounds, do some other things. Okay, I want to try something here. If you'll back up. Good. It does work when you're phased. Well, we're going for it anyway, because I should kill you before that's up. Couple new rank ups in there. I've got the Void to rank 5, Iceman that I took up to R4. Iceman has been one of my better defenders, believe it or not, still to this day in Battlegrounds. You can get somebody trapped in there where they don't draft a counter to Iceman, and it's kind of like Mephisto or something like that. You're not going to get a kill every time, but there's some of that guaranteed damage in there that if they don't have a counter, just is going to wreck them. An Iceman at Sig 200 rank 4 does a fair amount of damage with his Cold Snap or Frostbite if you don't have a counter for it. It's kind of like, if you don't have somebody for a Tuma or Korg or something like that, it's just some of that guaranteed damage if you don't bring just the right champs in there. Which I may jump over and do some Battlegrounds here in a minute. Arena grinding is good, and I need to do it. Problem is, I also need to get all the milestones in the in Battlegrounds, and I can do arena and all from a plane. Can't really do Battlegrounds when you're traveling. And I've been having a whole lot of fun, at least in the victory track meta. Haven't gotten to Gladiator Circuit yet. That may be... I should hit Gladiators tonight. Or today if I run. I think what I want to do... I think what I'm going to do is run Arena until I hit all the 22-hour event. It should be Arena right now, and it should be up and active. When I've hit that, then we'll jump over and do Battlegrounds, and I'll finish off the Arena grind as I'm dealing with trick-or-treaters tonight. So it shouldn't take too long. I actually think I ran my 7 stars when the arena event was up. I'll have to go look. I was so close to taking Hulkbuster to R2. Very, very close to it. Ended up choosing Mysterio over it to kind of spoil the video I've got out there. It's already paid off. I already had some fun with him in Battlegrounds. All right. Oops. And the nice thing is AQ is done for the week. I am so looking forward to those changes. I am looking forward to them making it 4 days, putting raids there, so that there's just something different. I don't mind running it. It's just ready for something different. Even if they changed up the champs that are on it, changed up the boss fights, I think that would be good ahead of time. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, we're there. Good enough for now. Let's run some Battlegrounds. This is more fun to watch, more fun to do. All right, let's go ahead and, and just to show that, I can do this. I think I've probably won maybe the last 16, 17 in a row, which means I'm going to lose this one, and I'm going to lose horribly on stream, so just be ready for it. All right, so what do we have this first round? One thing I do, I take out Ascended Hercs. I've got one myself in there. I just don't like fighting them. It's just too fun. I take out Mauls. I take out Adam Warlocks. Anybody else in here that is more important to take out than those? Now I can deal with or work around all the rest of them. Ooh, took out Silk and Titania. That's not nice. That's not very nice. It's alright, I can get defenders that I don't have to... The Torch isn't going to be the greatest for. I know he can do Korg, but not the easiest fight. Okay. Let's go Atuma, and let's go Hulkling. Okay, so Kitty. Let's go Kate. Who else do we want in there? I don't see that you got a good counter for that, at least not yet. Gives me 3 decent defenders. Okay, you got a counter for it now. And last but not least, let's go there. I haven't used Mantis in a while. All right, let's see what we can do here. I'm going to see Bishop first. Nope, Overseer. Okay. I'm going to give you... let's go with Korg first. I know you're going to try and do Kitty, and that's fine. And for this guy, I am going to go... Let's do Kate. Let's turn on cryo arrows. And let's get this rolling. Okay, and now let's get a perfect release. Perfect. Knew you were going to throw that. Whoops, why did I do that? I knew he wasn't going to be stunned. I knew he wasn't going to be stunned. I need to get some of that healing back. There we go. At least we kept the cryo arrow on. I may have cost myself this one because of that stupid mistake. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Knew better on that one. Okay, so this next round, I think I'm going to drop a Tuma. He's got Sunspot, but still a trickier fight. Or I could put down... Actually, I may put down Sauron. Don't have anybody on his side that I can use Sauron against, or there would be anything above, and that's perfect. So that worked. Yeah, Kitty can do Korg if you're a good Kitty player. If you mess up, she is such a paper cannon that, you know, she's going to get hit and take some damage. Okay. I think we're going to go Sauron and see if I can pick off one. Okay, Bishop. I was expecting that. And we're going to go Hulkling for Bishop. Good. And that'll open Sunspot if I need it for, or opened up where I can use a Tuma. We just have to make sure he does not throw a special one. God knows. Okay, now you can throw a special. Okay, took the first part of that into block. That hurt. Now let's throw this. And we're going to follow it right up with a striker. And then follow it up with that. And that should hopefully be enough. Ooh, just barely. Just barely enough. Just barely. So it worked out that way. Before I start the next round, I am going to come over here and I'm going to change the title of my stream. I'm going to put Battlegrounds. Maybe some arena grinding. So kind of reverse it and change my thumbnail. If everybody can give me 1 second here, and then I'll queue up again. Let me grab my thumbnail for Battlegrounds. I've got one somewhere. There it is. All right, so that is there. And then we're going to, oh, I can't change the thumbnail. Yeah, I thought I could. Okay. So there, that is now changed. Everything on that end. All right, and it's updated, so that's perfect. That's what I want. And there we go. So now changed. Doing a bit more of a Battleground stream for a little bit. So let's keep going. Let's go ahead and queue up another. Let's go ahead and keep this rolling as much as we can. I want to take a look at one other thing here real quick. Let's do that. Oops, I need to accept that. All right. Going against Rebel Ya. All right, so we're going to keep with our ban there. That ban. Okay, who else do we want to take out? Let's go there. Okay, and I get to pick first, and I think I'm going to go Kingpin. All right. Oops. Oops, mine again. I got to go Void, and let's go Cassie. I was watching my stream and not my phone. So, okay, he's got Kate and Hood. Okay, so I need... Oh, man, not getting the greatest pulls here. All of them are going to be 2 classes. Well, let's go Nick. So far, just skill and science. Okay. Well, there's an Iceman. That's a different class. And let's go Chavez. She works well in many different scenarios. And I'm guessing my wife will be making an appearance here in a minute. As I hear the garage door opening, she's getting back from a Sam's run, so I'm probably going to be asked to have to haul some stuff inside, which will have to probably wait. Let's go there. Probably can use Hood against him, but that's really about it. Okay, so Rintra. We're going to try... Do we want to go that way? Yeah, I think looking at his defenders, can't use against Zemo. So let's try this. Not really used Void since I've taken him to R5, not in Battlegrounds at least. Let's see how this goes. In theory, it should be fine. Global against global. I should be able to get a lot of debuffs on there. And let's do that. And there we go. There's another slow. And then we're going to toss a special 1. Get them running. Just do another heavy. Try and get him to throw a special. And then we're going to do a 5-hit combo into another special 1. And there we go. Now we've got a bunch of debuffs up there. And then we'll do 5-hit combo into a striker, into a heavy in the corner. Into a 3-hit combo into a special 1. And there we go. He is now full up on debuffs. Fear of the Void up. And there we go. Wasn't too bad. Not too bad there at all. 3% health damage, 67 seconds on a big Rintra. Could have been worse. Probably could have done a little bit quicker in spots, but I will take it. It's not too bad. And there we go. There we go. All right. So for this next round now, I'm going to play Iceman. I don't see that he's got anybody that can really counter, so he's going to take that damage off the top. Let's see who he puts. I'm guessing he's going to put down... I don't know how that even sounded close to anything there, phone. Yeah, let's go Iceman. Okay, that pulls Hulkling out. I can deal with that. So for Zemo, let's go Kingpin. Zemo fights usually come down to me on how willing he is to throw his special one. And how willing he is to throw his heavy. Okay. So far, so good. Now we're going to toss off a special 2. Perfect. All right. Oh man, that one touch. That one touch. Oh, geesh. One touch. Still one, but that one touch. Okay, and since that one's over, I'm going to pause for 1 second. Got to respond to something fairly urgent at work. I will be right back again. Apologize. All right, I'm back again. Sorry about that. The joys of doing this while I try and work at the same time, so sometimes work gets in there. I'm dropping a few frames, and maybe just because I had some other stuff that was going on. Hopefully that clears up. I do need to go back here and there. And now we've got it. Let's go ahead and accept that before time runs out. Going against Limbo 13. Limbo 13. All right, let's see, who do we want to take out of this one? Maybe that IMIW. Just don't like fighting them. I think here's what we're going to do. We're going to take that. Not seeing anybody up there that's bad. You got an Ascended Scorpion that is not an R5. So let's take out there. And let's take out there. Just some fights that are annoying. Oops. And that's all the time I had. So at least it pulled the ones in that I had selected. So I figured I'd see that Galan or Gallon or however you pronounce it. So let's go with Nick Fury. And let's add in Kingpin there as well. Okay, so Gore and Kitty, we're going to do there. Let's make him pick a domino counter. May regret that one. There's a couple of them in there that I wanted. But we'll see. Scorpion and Toad, okay. Let's go Sauron. Silk. Need somebody for that Gore. Could do it with, I guess I could do it with Kingpin. Gallon, I need a good Mystic, I think. And possibly somebody for Toad. Okay, well, we're going to take... Yeah, we'll go that way. Was thinking maybe to take Viv, but I'm not that good with Viv yet. Just took her recently up to R4. Okay, there's Gore. Alright, so let's start off with... Doesn't really have a good domino counter, and hopefully Domino can do domino things. And we're going to go with Kingpin. Let's see if we can do this fairly quick. I need Gore to play along though. Okay, I do want to take some hits in the block, but I don't want to take too many. There we go. Ah, it's too many. Okay, I may play into my advantage there a little bit. Man, this is a passive. Gore. Come on. We're going to toss off the special one. Yeah, I think we can finish it with another 5-hit combo using the striker. There we go. Decent, a little slow. A little slow. But now who can we throw in next? Who do I throw in next? Maybe I throw down Sauron. And just hope that he gets clipped with a special one. Or an unblockable. I think that's what we'll do. We'll save Nick Fury. Going to be all that I can do, I think. Wasn't my strongest draft. But let's go Sauron and see what happens. Kitty. Okay. Well, we're going to go Shuri. We're just not going to throw a special one. Yeah, I think he's got the advantage. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, that's a quick dex there. Good timing there. I'll toss this off. Perfect. Striker. Hopefully this finishes. There we go. Hopefully that was fast enough, and it was. All right, that paid off. That paid off. Like I said, I like this meta. This is one that I can do. It's not too challenging. Man, my eye itches. Sorry about that. Let's see if we can get two more. I'm way behind on the milestone, so this has just got to be a way to make up some time. Let's look for the usuals. There is an Ascended. That's a rank 2 Awakened. I may have to take him out. Let's go a little different. Let's take Wiccan out. And let's take Shocker out. I just hate fighting against him. Okay, and he banned. Okay, not terrible there. We're going to go there and there. We'll do a... I was almost tempted to do both my R2s that were there. Or Cal, or Doom. All of them were good. Okay. Let's go with her. And let's go with a new guy. Let's go with a new R2. Like Hulk in there, but... Alright, so he's got Hulk and Gallon. Let's go there. Let's put a Gallon of our own up there. I was very tempted to ban her. I was very tempted to ban her. Let's go Scorpion. This is not a good draft at all. Don't feel good about this one at all. Okay. Don't feel that good. Yeah, I figured I was going to see a Tuma first. So take Iceman, both with some guaranteed damage. Now with a Tuma. You know, I'm just going to try something. I don't think this will work. But we'll see. I'm not sure how this will go. Not sure at all how this one will go. Not sure how this will go. I am taking a bunch of damage though. Well, we're going to see 19% damage. If I can finish it off fairly quickly after this, may not be too bad. Maybe this will finish it. And it did. Okay. That'll work. He was quicker, but took a lot more damage. I will take that. That one was one I was worried about. I was a little worried on that one. And that used his Ghost Rider, and I can put down Cord next. Okay, so he's going with Spider-Gwen. Let's go Silk. Yeah. And he's going Stealth Spidey. Okay. I just have to be careful. Just have to be careful for right now. And missing that parry up front. Shouldn't be bad. I should be able to keep slows on her. Let's see how this does. Well, I didn't feel good about that drop, but that was not a bad fight. That wasn't bad. I don't think he can do Korg and stay healthier than that. Don't think he can do it and stay healthier. There we go. He couldn't. That's perfect. All right. So there we go. One win away. One win away. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can get it. How are we looking on Elder? Yeah, I got plenty of Elder's marks. Okay. Let's see if we can get it here. On Castillo. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got a Void. I'm not going to take that out. I will take that Maul and say goodbye. I will take things since I don't have them in my deck. All right. Okay, those are some good bands for me. I like what he left me with at least. We'll see how it goes. I can't pass up Silk. Oh, I want that Chavez. And I want that. I hate it when there's 5 champs I want. Let's go Domino. Make him have to draft somebody to handle Domino. I wanted that Atuma. But he did ban Shuri, which is going to be my Atuma counter. And there's his Atuma. Okay. Let's go there and there. I can use him for Atuma if need be. Get a little bit of willpower healing back. Okay, CGR. Okay. Let's go Iceman. Good. I'm starting to feel a little bit better here now. And you want to do Hulk? Yeah, let's do Hulk and Iceman there. Okay, so he's got a Domino counter now. At least somewhat of one. If he takes it, and he did take Guillotine 2099. And let's go, let's see who he's got that he can put out there. Let's put him down for if he places either Hulkling or Titania on defense. Or even Doom. I'd try it there. I want to try Morbius on a couple of these fights, so it may be a loss. I'm not the greatest Morbius player, but I just want to try it. I can even put Hulk on defense. He can be tricky. Let's go Iceman and see who he uses there. I would use Titania and her invulnerability at the beginning just to offset some of the cold snap damage. He didn't. So who do we use here now? I said we were going to use Kingpin, so let's try Kingpin on it. Let's try Kingpin. Hopefully get some willpower healing here. Okay. I want to get to a special 2. Gonna do that first. And drop a special 2. That was good. Did push him to a special 2, but I'm just gonna take most of that into the block. He is going to take some damage from that cold snap, and he can't kill that quick, so hopefully that's enough to offset the damage I took. And then we've got Domino we can put on defense. We've got Mysterio we can put on defense. I think we're in good shape here now, as long as I don't mess it up, which has been known to happen. And then after this, I'm going to hide my phone screen for a minute. I have to send a text message. There we go. Like I said, I figured that was going to be that cold snap damage or frostbite damage he does at the beginning. Just is a lot to overcome. You have to be perfect after that and kill quicker. So, all in all, pleased with that one. And now we are going to place our domino. He's going to go Doom. Do I go to finish it? Yeah, let's finish it. We'll experiment more when we get to Gladiator Circuit. I like running her here better than Morbius. Although I'd love to use Morbius here. I just want to get through it without the loss if I can. Not guaranteeing a win. Not guaranteed that I will win either. Especially if I get hit into the block too much. And then Domino doesn't do Domino things. That would be a deadly way to go. Okay, now throw your special. Perfect. Then we can cancel into that. Cancel into a special 2, get a good chunk. And I still have my sense up. Ooh, that finished. Holy moly, that was good. Oh my. Oh my. That was a good special 2. I like that one. That was a good special 2. That was about as quick as you can do Doom, I think. Took a couple hits in the block at the beginning, dropped about 4.5%, but pretty decent. And we'll let that stay up. We'll get our rewards. That was pretty decent. I don't think I could have done that much better. And there we go. So that finishes off Vibranium 2. That may have been one of the prettier Silk fights that I've had. May have to go back and clip that one myself. And I just realized my sub count is not working. There we go. So Vibranium 2 completed. And we are at Vibranium. And there's our sword piece. There's our new emote. Some more tokens and some more relic shards. I don't know why it does that twice. And there we go. We are now done with that, and we can start focusing on the Gladiator Circuit, which is a little bit different. It's getting that stagger debuff. I'm not really sure there, but I am going to just kind of hide my phone. I'm going to stay here. I do just have to send a quick text message off. So at least we got the to the Gladiator Circuit now. Okay, there we go. That may end up being a text back here in a minute, but let's fix my screen now. There we go. Perfect. All right, so I guess we'll keep the deck the same for right now and try our first Gladiator Circuit match. It'll be weird because I think that probably puts me close to 20 wins in a row. I think I went through all of Vibranium and didn't lose, so it's going to be sad to lose again. Going to be sad to have to lose again. But that was a fairly easy climb to the Gladiator. I like those nodes. All right, let's see how the first match goes and who we've got. We've got Spectre. Do like that Spidey 2099 badge. All right, so kind of going to keep the same theory in mind. I may take that Scorpion out. Going to get rid of him. No, we'll leave Scorpion there. I think we'll take Mango. And Spot. Just random champs. Champs I don't have in my deck. We're going to put Korg out first. Okay, well, he's got a Korg counter right away. That would figure. Let's go Gore. And let's go Cassie. Cassie's one that can be tricky and can run both ways. Let's go Titania. And let's go Ant-Man. Okay. Let's go Iceman. Let's go Void. So that should now counter. I have counters for most things. Got a couple defenders. So we'll have to see how this goes. Like I said, first Gladiator Circuit match. So, and who's he got on there? Well, let's go ahead and we're going to drop Iceman. See who he wants to use for some shore damage. Emma Frost, huh? Well, let's go Void. Okay, she's not awakened, so no reverse controls. Got to remember that. Not awakened, no reverse controls. And her form shouldn't take out any of my debuffs. My debuffs should all stick. May not be fast. Gonna take a fair bit of chip damage, I'm sure. Okay, let's toss that off to get a couple debuffs rolling. Almost missed the dexes there. Got some more debuffs going. Let's do that, and then let's do a heavy here in the corner. Get a couple more debuffs on. Okay, this should get yet another, and we'll get close to Fear of the Void. Not fast, but there's Fear of the Void. Now we start doing some damage. Now we can get another debuff going. And this should finish it. Perfect. Like I said, a little slower. 100% health though. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Didn't see that one. Would have thought she would have taken more damage there. I know she's got some energy resist, but didn't think it would do that. That's all right. Okay, so Doom, which is fine, and then he's going to get Korg. I'm going to go Titania. Like I said, this may be my first loss in a while. Not sure about how Wiccan will do against Korg. Not a fight that I've run. Got caught with the tail end of that. Ah, no, 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 no. I gotta stay unblockable for a long time here if I can. That's gonna hurt. Or indestructible. Oh, you would. Why would you throw that? Why would you throw that? At least I healed up a good portion of that damage I took. There we go. Did not do this very well at all. This is going to be a loss. This, I'm afraid, my friends, is a loss, even though I finished 100%. Well, maybe not. Oof. Oof. Okay. Let's see what we've got here now that we're facing in this last round. I think I'm going to go R2 Gore. Okay, he runs Morbius. We're going to try Cassie. And he does Scorpion, which I was thinking about there. We'll see how he does. I'll see how I do. I got to remember his glide. Okay, and here it comes. That worked good. And here's the glide. Ah, got his animations on his heavy. Okay, let's get a poison off. Let's get a special 2. Okay, and I'm just going to do a heavy. Perfect. Go into another special 1. Get some more taunts up on him. And that should do it. Full yellow bar. Boom. There we go. A little tougher comeback. Had to come from behind on that one. That was good. That was good. That was fun. It's fun when I fight decent. And it's a big Gore that he's got to fight. And depending on what mode he went into, Gore's going to heal up like a fiend. Let's see what we've got. Okay. Did my game freeze up? There we go. All right. Not a bad start. I will take that. That was not terrible. Go ahead and claim that. And now, I think I'm just going to run now some arena. We got done what we wanted. If we have more people join the stream and jump in later, I will jump back over and do some more Battlegrounds. But for now, let's do some arena. I will take that. That was 6 or 7 in a row. There. I don't know, well, on stream, I don't know. How many did I run? Maybe 4? 5 on stream? but do have to jump in about 20 or 30 minutes. Shrug them off, Korg. Why didn't you shrug those off? That's not nice of you. But overall, you know, decent run in Battlegrounds. Unfortunately, the meta changes again Wednesday, I think. So that would be tomorrow. So, not going to run too many matches in the current one. The next one's going to be interesting with the hazard shift in there. Going to have to rework my deck a lot. And that's going to be a tougher one. You know, after all this time fighting Doom, as many times as I've fought Doom in Arena and Alliance War and Battlegrounds, you would think I'd have the timing down in my sleep for evading his special 1 and his special 2. And I still get clipped by him. Just amazing. Just amazing that that still happens. At least in Arena, it's not the end of the world. You know, it even showed that in Battlegrounds, it's not the end of the world. I got clipped by an SP2 there not too long ago, and fortunately it was Titania, and she could heal it up. I decided, and it just happened at the right time that I just you could go indestructible and then throw my special 3 and get to extend it and heal from it. And finish this one off. Coming up, once some of the content dries up a little bit, they've put out so much new. It's kind of weird to say that, but I'm going to run my second account through 8.3. You know, I've only done one path of all 7 and Act 8 so far, but I think I'm going to do 8.3 100% on the second account, and then probably do the 7 for 7 challenge, I think. I need to probably pull 1 or 2 more champions that I need for 7 for 7. I don't think my current 7-star roster on that account will quite cut it. So we'll see. Let's try this, see if this gets him down, and it will. Really need to figure out how to learn to play her. I think she's got some good potential. And I think will be useful in some metas and in some fights. And my controls are starting to go wonky here. Let's do that for right now. And let's go Beardo in there. Get that enhanced battery on Punisher 2099. That's a combination of champions I love to run. Punisher 2099 and Cap Infinity War. And this is a fight I need to get better at. And Korg is one of those champs that I just have never, ever gotten the timing down. That was a little better. And we'll use Beardo here because all it is parry heavy, even if you get the reverse controls. Makes it a nice, easy, safe, clean, effective fight as long as you get your parries off. And there you go. And now the battery kicks in, and there we go. Come on. Sorry, just checking on something here for work. Okay, there we go. All right, probably going to end the stream in about 12 minutes, and probably will come back later tonight. Do some more Battlegrounds, depending on what Halloween has in store for me. We'll go that way. And there we go. Wasn't even really paying attention to that fight. Someone had come to my office door. Oh, that does work against him. And there we are. Recoil took care of him. All right, and let's run one more set and then we'll end the stream unless we see some folks jumping on. I do have some stuff I would like to get done, if at all possible. Let's see where we are here. Okay, let's do that and that. Okay, not dropping any more frames. That's good. Let's try Nova against Atuma. Come on, I need another stagger. There we go, got it right at the end. That was a good crit there. Hey, Highline, how's it going, man? Just got done running BG's, gonna run a little bit of arena for a few minutes before I have to head off and complete some work before all the Halloween festivities around my house this evening. How are things going with you? I was hoping that would finish. Yep, he was. He was one who convinced me to rank up mine. He convinced me to take mine to R4. I haven't taken him up any higher than that. I miss good old Sam. I actually met him in real life. Took him out to lunch one day when I was up his way. Oh, that's not too bad. Typically, if I'm driving at work, I'm the driver. I don't trust any of the other people on my team to drive, though, so that's probably why. Build power lines for a living, but slow days for... Yeah, that's nice. You know, don't mind a slow day every once in a while. It's kind of... I build my afternoons, so I have slow afternoons, but my mornings and evenings are usually busy. I manage IT for a national retail company. So since I deal with stores on the East Coast and on the West Coast, I take my afternoons off. That way I don't feel bad for working all the time. Yep, we both did a crystal opening video that day. That is correct. We sat in, I think we went to Red Robin, of all places. It was across the street from the store I was opening up. And yeah, he came down and we hung out for about an hour or two. It was fun. It's one of the few people that I've played with that I've met in real life. So it was, you know, I thought it was a pretty good day. And I miss him around the Alliance and all that. But I think he did the right thing and ultimately kind of retiring. I'm sure I'll get that same request at some point in time in my... But I try to do most of this during the day when I would typically be at work. And then I take my wife on work trips with me, so she can only complain so much. I really hate fighting Hercules. It's an easy fight, but that stupid immortality. And I really hate the help system. I know I've said it before. The fact that, you know, yes, I put these through for help requests. I think this is the 4th time that I've got to hit help on the 7 stars. You know, yes, it's nice that the Alliance clears them out. I think I'm one of the few people in 4 Loki that still runs Arena on a regular basis, so I'm really their only avenue for loyalty outside of war. But there's got to be something better than me sitting here tapping help requests, you know, 30, how many 6 stars do I have? 31, 32 times, 4 times over. There we go. Let's put... let's try this. Won't work. It's going to be a slow fight. Shoot, I wasn't paying any attention who the chaps on the other side were. And I hate... Just let me hit you. But at least they give me a way to earn some units that I don't have to pay money for and can use for Unit Man to clear things like Necropolis. That's what I'm waiting for. See how much of a workout Unit Man's going to get in a couple weeks. Fortunately, I don't know if I'll get it in Necropolis until after Cyber Weekend. I should hopefully have a good pool of units at that point, and may influence what I buy over Cyber Weekend. Maybe a big influence in what I buy, because I'm going to make sure that I've got enough units to clear it. And I'm figuring, based on Abyss, I'm figuring, I want to say 3,000 units a path is what it'll cost. It could be way off. It could be easier. It could be more. It could be less. Really don't know, but I'm going in over prepared as far as units go. I don't know if I'll do any potion grinding. I may start, let's see if it comes out the 15th. I know I can't get in there right away. May start the 15th with some potion farming though. I think on the 15th, either the 15th or the 16th, I'm flying back from Reno. So I'll have some time on a plane that I can potion grind. Can't do a whole lot on the planes. I can do arena and probably event quests. I don't really trust anything else. Connection is not that stable all the time. Almost took Black Widow up to rank 4 this past level up. If I didn't end up needing to take a champion up to R2, I probably would have. But I was going to run out of some T6B, so I needed to take somebody up. And I wasn't going to go, if I was going to use them, I was going to use them somewhere that I could actually need to use them. Hey, more help requests. My favorite thing. And I know it's everybody on stream's favorite thing to watch is somebody sit here tapping help requested. You can't fool me. I know that's why why you tuned in. Let's go ahead and do this. I just want to run one more. Just grab my rank 4s. We'll run one more, get the streak to 40, and then run one more Battleground before I have to kind of wrap it up for, let's do it this way. Wrap it up for now. I've got to get things ready. I'm on the East Coast, so I'm sure my wife would love some help with some last minute Halloween stuff. But fortunately, we're getting rain. I am not a Halloween fan. My wife is. She kind of asked me to help her go all out, and we decorate up everything, and it's crazy. But since I'm not a big fan, I am so happy for the rain. It means I don't have to take a lot of the stuff outside that I typically would have to on before trick-or-treaters show up and start asking for candy. All right, that should finish him. Come on. Well, let's finish this. IMIW is one of those champions I've never really loved to fight. Not hard, he's just really more annoying. At least this one's not awakened. Why is my Face ID not working on my iPad? Am I too far away? Sorry, having to monitor a couple text messages for work. Hey, more helps. Just what everybody wanted. All right. That wraps up Arena for right now. I can do the rest of it while handing out candy. Let's go ahead and run one more Battleground to wrap it up, I think. And let's go ahead and do this. And then anybody that's here, we can go jump into Vegas stream. I think he's still going. All right, let's see who we get this time. We get Bear Duck. And okay. Second Gladiator Circuit match. We're going to get rid of him like always. Who else? Let's get rid of Zemo. And let's get rid of Mordo. Rest will be what the rest are. I think I've got enough counters in my deck for... Ah, he took out Void and Titania. That's not nice of you. That wasn't nice. Oh, let's see. We're going to give you a Korg, and then we got to go Hulkling. Don't know what I'm going to do when the meta changes. I am not real sure there what champs I can use and which ones are going to turn out well. That hazard shift's going to make things interesting. Let's go there. And there, I guess. Not liking this draft a whole lot right at the moment. Okay, at least I have Chavez for that. It'll still be a tricky fight. Chavez is going to have to I'm going to have to get lucky with some crits. All right, that I can do Cal now. And who do we want to go with? Let's go Kingpin based on what he's got. Do I have enough for defense? Yeah, I think I've got enough defense in there. Maybe should have gone to Tuma. All right, man. Thanks, Highline. Take care, man. Let's throw Korg out to start it off. And he's got Kitty. Shoot, I didn't see that. All right. Let's go Kate against Mysterio here. This should work. Not real sure. Yeah, I figured you were going to... now it's not going to work. Just mess it all up. Just mess it all up. That was not a good fight. Not a good fight. Yep, not a good fight. Could have had it. I messed it up. Well, win one, lose one. Okay. Just have to focus up. That was not a good fight. Didn't get hit by that special one. I had it. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, he's going with Mr. Negative. Let's go with... Man, he's got a good counter all the way around. Let's go there. He's going to throw Morbius. Oh, no. Okay. I really thought I was going to see Morbius there. Just can't parry on this one, and I should be okay. Gosh knows, man. That's glad I have Stand Your Ground on. I am just... This is not my round. Quick, but... I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. We'll use Hulkling on defense this next round. Not sure if that's going to be enough. If he finishes full yellow bar, he may pull it out. But every second that goes by is a better chance of being able to pull it out. Okay, so I'm going to put Hulkling on defense. And then he's either going to put Hulkling or Gallon on defense. I would do probably Gallon since that's ascended. And then he'll probably use Morbius against my Hulkling. Or he could do Gallon against my Hulkling. I think he's got the edge right at the moment. I kind of messed up that first fight. If I didn't do that, I think I could have pulled this one out. Well, this should be a win now. That's good. But now he's got the edge. I have to fight pretty darn well. Okay, so we are going to put a Hulkling down. Okay, he put Morbius down. I did not see that coming. I just have to watch out for his glide. Alright, so there we go. Now his glide will be coming up. And I couldn't get out of the way for some reason. Come on. Really? Thank you. Let's go ahead and refresh that. I don't remember what his special 2 looks like, and I couldn't get out of the way of it again. Okay, now we have to watch out for his glide. Or he can throw a special 1. And there we go, full yellow bar. Wasn't pretty. Thankfully his little heals there healed me up. And there we go. Well, I've kept the win streak alive. Wish I knew exactly how many in a row it was. But that's, I think, a good spot to end. That was a ugly fight, but it was a win. It was a ugly round completely. But overall, not too bad. Keeps the win streak alive. And as you can probably hear, my work computer is starting to realize I should be coming back to work any second now, so they start sending me messages. But there we go. So we've got a nice little win streak going yet again. And we are going to end it there for right now. Anybody that's in here, if Vega's still streaming, let me go grab his link. We'll see if he's still there. He is. Let me go ahead and paste this in the chat, and you can go drop my good old buddy Vega there a view and a like. Vote on his best Halloween candy poll that he's got going, and we will see you later tonight. If you feel like it, please leave me a like and subscribe. It does help me out, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.